Hello, welcome, welcome. I just want to share sort of a little thing with you. I got this jar from a friend, and it was full of little papers. It's called a Bible verse jar, and you're supposed to take out a little paper, and then it has, according to the color, depending on what mood you're in. So, like if you're angry, you would take out a red paper, or if you're feeling joyful, maybe you'd take out a yellow. So it was full of these little papers, and none of them had Bible verses on them. They were completely blank. So I got a nice jar and a good illustration of maybe the best Bible verse of all, which is be still. And so let us be still. And let's bring our hands to heart center and inhale and exhale and inhale. We are grateful. And then we like to begin by resting our palms as a token of resting our whole bodies and coming into this stillness, maybe blankness almost, just calm, quiet, pure. Yeah, blank is pretty good actually. We're just blank. It's just bringing that calm to our breath as we pay attention to our breath. And bringing that calm, quiet to our whole bodies as our breath begins to slow down. And kind of even releasing the idea of focusing on anything and replacing it with just attending, just abiding and attending to this moment, to this breath, to these sensations in the body. Even noticing and attending to the thoughts that come and go. Not getting carried away or joining in with them, just allowing them to come and to go, noticing them. And then we can remain in this quiet, calm, peaceful place of awareness. Breathing in, I'm aware of breathing in. Breathing out, I'm aware of breathing out. Breathing in deep and breathing out slow. Noticing the breath from within the breath. Breathing in, I'm aware of this present moment. Breathing out, it's a wonderful moment. Present moment, wonderful moment. Maybe with the next breath, we can notice if there's anywhere in the body that's tight or holding or contracted. Maybe the palms or the soles of the feet or right between the eyes, the jaw, the shoulders. Bring the next breath there. Allow that space to fill with the breath and release any tension there. As we notice from the heart, we can see thoughts coming and going. We can be aware of sounds and feelings in the body coming and going. And sensations, all these things that come and go. We can notice them all from the heart. And as we notice from the heart, it's as if all the borders and boundaries we put up just drop away. And there's a vast space of awareness. It's aware of being aware. this space of loving awareness, love reigns. It wins. It's all there is. It fills us up and overflows. With peace and calm and quiet, with gratefulness, with trust. And I invite you to notice from the heart some being that could represent this presence of love within. Whether it's a dear friend or a teacher, a mentor or a benefactor, could be a tree or the ocean, could be a pet or a child, or it could be the divine. And of course, we know that all love is divine. And this divine love fills us up, holds us, flows through us. And we find it here. Allowing that love to fill us up with gratefulness, calm, stillness, and peace. And then let it flow to someone that we find so easy to love. Letting it flow right from our hearts. Let it fill us up and then flow from our hearts to this one, to this dear one that we find so easy to love, some dear one. And let that love flow to them. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And this dear one of ours fills up with that love and then reflects it back to us, blessing us, and as they join in with us. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. And it's like a new blessing when it flows through our dear one to us. And in gratefulness, we fill up with that love again, letting it replace anything else in our minds or hearts or bodies, just filled up with love. And then let it flow and overflow to someone who's almost a stranger to us, someone that we really don't know that well. So this same love now is going to someone who just we just don't really have much contact with, but we're letting that love flow to them. For now, this one is our dear one. Let the love flow. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. We let these words of loving awareness flow to this one that we really don't know well. And as they do, they're conduits of that love flowing to them. And breaking down any barriers in their life to love and filling them up with that same stillness, calm and peacefulness, and gratefulness. And then in gratefulness, we turn again to our loving being and let them fill us up. Let the love flow. And now we send it to someone who we've had a difficult time with this week or this year. And let that love flow to this one that we're having a difficult time with. Or maybe they've had a difficult time with us. Let that blessing and love flow to them. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. And let those words flow from the heart, not from the mind. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And that freedom is the freedom to give and receive love. They fill up with it and overflow. And then let that love overflow again to beings who really need a blessing this week, ones that might be sick, or just maybe a family group, some being that really needs a blessing, or going through some kind of trouble. Whoever comes to the heart, and then notice them from the heart. And then let the love connect and flow to them. That peace that passes understanding flowing to them. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And allow this same love to overflow to other beings that need a blessing. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. From the heart, flowing to them. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And then let's open up our palms and invite our own dear ones to join in with us. Our friends and family. And they come and join in the circle. Noticing them from the heart, from this space of loving awareness. And then we repeat these phrases to keep the heart flowing with love. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. That stillness and calm, that peace and gratefulness flows to them. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And then let the love flow to each one, each acquaintance, each friend, each family member, and each one of their friends and family members and acquaintance until it flows and overflows. And notice it from the heart, allowing that love to flow and include rather than exclude each one, everyone, all the work people, all the people that we just run into or play with or pray with, till it crosses our communities and crosses our nations, flows around the world. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And then allowing it to flow to all the creatures of the earth, from the tallest sequoia or redwood tree to the greatest whale in the ocean, to the tiny microbes in the soil. Little plankton in the ocean, all of these beings together. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And of course, we include the earth itself and the oceans, the sky, from the furthest star right to the center of the earth. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. This love flows and overflows. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And in this calm stillness of gratefulness and peace, you find this beautiful blank of love, just allowing the love to rewrite everything in its own sweet language of simple love. Knowing that any time during the week, we can drop from head to heart to this place that we can't leave. Notice from the heart and be aware of being aware, and find this beautiful space of stillness and calm and overflowing love. And in gratefulness, we bring our hands to heart center. And inhale and exhale and inhale. We are grateful, and I am grateful for you. Thank you for joining me in this meditation. So grateful for everyone. Does anyone have anything they'd like to read or share today? That would be very welcome. That's for sure. I hope everyone's good.
I am a blank Bible verse card.
Blank Bible verse in my empty jar of blank Bible verses.
It's a Zen prank, we figured.
It was great. Oh, yay. Yes, Pat, thank you.
From Always Maintain a Joyful Mind, Pema Chodron. So, which present company does very well. All Dharma agrees at one point. The entire Buddhist teachings, Dharma, are about lessening one's self-absorptions, one's ego clinging. This is what brings happiness to you and to all beings.
Wait, one's ego clinging?
Yeah.
Ego freeing?
No. Lessen Lessen. Lessen one's self-absorption, one's ego clinging. Yes.
Okay, good. Yes, that sounds good. Good idea. Good idea. Well, I will, oh yes, pause the recording. Pause. Okay, good, good, good. We'll inhale up and then drop that chi right down the central meridian. Good. Inhale and exhale. And one more. And let it flow into the earth. Good. And then we'll turn it around for the chi shower. And flip it and reach it up. Good. Bringing it up through the central meridian. Reach and flow. Good. And one more like that. And letting it flow. Good. And then we're going to let our hands just float up in front of us. And then float down. And float up. And float down. Good. We're opening the door to our practice by allowing our hands just to float up and float down. Good. And then we're going to bring the left side up and then down and then the right. Just balancing both sides of the body. Beautiful. Just bringing that balance. Good. And then the next one, we will reach and draw a great big rainbow all the way back, opening up the shoulder. Bring both hands up and then let them float down. So we reach just like we're doing a backstroke. And then let both hands float up and then let them float down. This one's called Kuan Yin Draws a Rainbow. We're drawing our rainbows and then letting it float down and then reaching up. Good. And both hands come up and then let them float down. Good. And then our palms are towards the earth, so we're going to step open, let our palms be towards the earth. Then we're going to turn to the left and reach out and then bring it back to our lower dantian. And then reach out on the other side and then bring it to the lower dantian. So we're actually drawing a figure eight towards the earth as we do this, honoring the earth. And then we can reach out fingers and toes and then kind of cup them as we come in and bring the beautiful energy there to our lower energy center, the lower dantian. It's about 3 inches below the belly button. Reach and bring it in and reach and then bring it in. Good. And then we'll let it flow down to the earth and maybe open up palms and feel that vibration and breathe. Good. And then let's just bring your hands in with the left hand on top, right hand on the bottom, and then flip it. And then reach that right hand up, left hand down, come up on toes, and then back to center. Hold it, flip it, and then reach it. One hand up, one hand down. Good. We're just bringing heaven and earth together right here at the heart. Reaching up for the sky energy, the earth energy, and then bringing it together at the heart. Beautiful. And reach it. And then back at the heart. One more each way. Noticing breath. And then let's go to wise old owl. So we open up our palms like this, our arms, and then turn to the left, and then bringing it back, and then out to the right, and turn our palms and turn to the right. And then we're going to do a quarter turn. So we turn 1/4 and open up those wings, turn one way, and then open up the other way. And I like to think of this as holding hands with the world. This is wise old owl, quarter turn, opening it up one way, and then back, and quarter turn the other way. Beautiful. And back, another quarter turn. And then we come back to center. And inhale. Let's drop the chi down the central meridian. All the way down, down, down. Good. Let's step open, arms wide, and hug that chi. So we'll do a little squat and hug the chi, just as if we're holding a trunk, a tree trunk. And inhale. And exhale, hugging the chi. Good. And inhale. And exhale. And I think it's new moon tomorrow, so let's open our arms and then we'll embrace the moon. So right hand on the bottom, left hand on the top, embrace the moon. And then opening it up, windmilling the arms around and embrace the moon. Good. Noticing the breath as we embrace the moon right at the heart. This beautiful new moon, a good time for new beginnings, a good time for planting seeds. Open it up, and we're going to change that into taming the wild horse's mane. So one hand comes up, one down as we tame the wild horse's mane. And then back to center, embracing the moon. And then switch it to tame the wild horse's mane. Good. And then back, we'll do that one more time on each side. Back to the moon, and then taming it. Good. And then back to center, dropping it down. Beautiful, beautiful. And let's go to archer. So we're going to just a little bit of a squat in our knees, and then pick up that left leg and bring it over. And then we'll come up with our arms crossed, and then come down a little bit of a squat. Good. And then draw the bow and hold, and then let that arrow go back to center. Good. And then we'll come to the little bit of a squat. Reach the other leg up. Come up. Get ready to squat, and then take aim. Draw the bow, and then let it fly. We'll do one more on each side. Come down. Bring it over. Draw the bow and let it fly. And last one. And let it fly. Beautiful, beautiful. And then let's step open, bringing the right hand across. Look at that palm. Left hand on the bottom. Good. And then bringing across to the other side. And then change the hands. And this is hands are passed like clouds, or clouds passing, or just floating by. And let it be like a dance, and allow it to cleanse all our aura. Anything that's stuck, just keeping it flowing. Any old patterns that we need changed. Anything that needs to flow, we're letting it flow. Back and forth. Good, and then we'll come slowly to center and form that little ball. Good. Of chi. Good. And then I'll just bring that little ball of chi that we've created to some place in the body that really needs a blessing today. Maybe your back, maybe your eyes, whatever it is. I'm just going to go to my ears today. And then we'll swoosh it through our brains together, everyone. Swooshing through our brains, good. And then the back of the head, good. And then the front of the face and the thyroid and the neck, good. And around the heart and lungs one way, and then around the heart and lungs the other way. And let's bring it around all those internal organs, good, one way, and then around the other way. Good, 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 good. And then around the lower back, and maybe down the legs, and around and back up. And then we're going to cross at the heart to the shoulders, down to the elbows, and then form that little beautiful lotus flower. Bring it up to the sky and let it flow down to the earth. Good, good, good. And then step into big circle. So bring that right hand all the way around, drawing that big circle and breathing. And the palm is leading the way as we reach. One more on this side. Good. And then to the other side, big circle. And the legs are doing the work. Good. Power's coming from the legs. Good. Sending that loving awareness out to all beings everywhere. Beautiful. Then step forward with the left leg. Exhale into our prayer wheel and inhale back. And exhale and inhale. Beautiful. Sending out prayers with each turn of the wheel. One more. And then switching sides. And exhale forward. Inhale back. Good, good, good. And one more. Beautiful. Then we'll inhale up and drop the chi down, down, down. Forming a little basket here at that lower dantian. Then bring the left hand up. We'll center our practice. And then the right hand up. Centering the practice. Good. One more on each side. And then bringing it down to the root, and then up to solar plexus, and down, and then up to heart, and down, and then up to throat, and down, and up to the forehead, and down, and then up over the head, and down, and we'll put one hand right on top of that lower dantian, the other one over that, and sway like a bamboo in the wind, always coming back to center and breathe. Good, good, good. And then bringing both hands up to meet in prayer at the top, and then bringing the hands to heart center. We are grateful. And I am grateful for you. Thank you for joining me. Big blessings, everybody. Okay.
Oh, that was lovely.